is the new Citroen C3 Aircross, and I'm here in sunny Barcelona to take a first look at it. This is the second generation, so this car first launched back in 2017, and now it's back bigger and bolder than ever. It is of course Citroen's B SUV, so kind of a compact SUV. Now it's available for the first time as a full battery electric vehicle like what I have here, but it's also available as a petrol hybrid. So in this video, I'm going to take a look around inside and outside and see what's new. I'm Caroline and this is the Carzone YouTube channel. There's been quite a transformation when it comes to styling. So this gets the new face of Citroen. There's the new Citroen brand logo in the centre, some nice detail there in the front grille, and also this 3-point LED lighting, which is a new signature for Citroen. You see that in some other models like the new C4. Also these colour clips here in the bumper. So it's got quite a lot of character and quite a lot of charisma, I think. This is also a new colour. It's called Montana Green. What we have here is the Max version, so that's top of the range. It comes with 17-inch alloy wheels, and there's some nice detail here in those wheel arch covers. It also has details like the contrasting roof. You can get that in white like this one or black. It also has the contrasting black mirrors and also these door handles. Now this is a longer car than before, and you can see how straight the roof line is here towards the rear of the car. So that's good for headroom for your passengers on the inside. Those doors are also particularly long, and that makes getting in and out that little bit easier as well. So it's got a really nice chunky look, and the ground clearance is about 200 millimeters. The 3-point LED lighting is reflected again here in the back lights, and there's some lovely detail in this black bar and Aircross spelled out across here. Now let's check out boot space. So it actually is very good. It's 460 litres. That's actually the same as a Kia EV3. And it's the same whether you go for the hybrid or the electric. It has a few clever features like this folds floor. You can have it in this position and it creates this flat sill to load things in and out. Or you can let it down like that and enjoy all the space. And there's a nice bit of depth to that as well. Now, would you believe you can get this as a 5-seater, but you can also get it as a 7-seater with 2 extra seats here in the rear. The rear doors open nice and wide, so it makes access easier to get in and out here at the back of the car. And then once seated, there's loads of legroom. This is on a longer wheelbase than before, which is great. There's also lots of headroom, and it feels really bright and spacious back here as well. There's also lots of different amenities on board, like pockets in the back of those seats. There's also a smaller pocket for a smartphone. There's 2 USB-C ports. There's also a 12-volt socket. You don't get a centre armrest, but these rear seats do split fold 60-40. There's also child seat fixtures on the outer 2 seats. Feels nice and bright and family friendly back here. There's also little inspirational phrases here on the doors. So this one here says feel good, and that one there says be happy. The cabin feels very bright and airy. It's got a nice modern design, and Citroen have tried to give it the feel of a living room on wheels. So there's lots of plush fabrics here in the dashboard. It also gets Citroen's new advanced comfort seats. There are hard plastics here in the doors and straight in front of you, but if this is priced well, then that's not such a bad thing, and it's still cheerful in here all the same. Lots of good digital technology on board as well, like the touch screen here, and there's this slim digital readout straight in front of you, so that looks really very modern. It's actually very nice, and a very compact steering wheel as well. There are physical buttons for the ventilation, so lots of people will be happy to see that. It's just easier to use than having everything in the touchscreen. There's wireless smartphone charging, 2 cup holders. This is where you select forward and reverse, electronic parking brake release, a little bit of space here, ideal for your keys, and then there's also a little bit of space under here. This is built on the Stellantis Group's Smart Car platform, and that's used within the group for more budget-friendly models like the Opel Frontera the Fiat Panda and also the Citroen C3 Super Mini that's slots into the range below this C3 Aircross. What I'm driving here is the full battery electric version. It launches with a 44 kilowatt hour battery. That's an LFP battery for its cost effectiveness and durability. And the range is rated up to about 300 kilometers. So it is designed as an urban runabout kind of car, not so much a long distance motorway cruiser, but of course you can drive it on motorways if you want, and it does have DC fast charging up to 100 kilowatt. So they say a 20 to 80% charge in about 26 minutes. There are a few different settings here. So there's in the forward drive mode, you get this sort of integrated regenerative braking, but it's not a hugely strong regen effect, I would say. There's also a C mode, and that's C for comfort. So if you're cruising on the motorway, you can press that, and that removes any sense of regen from the car. There's a 113 horsepower motor powering the front wheels in this. So it's not the fastest car in the world, but it's absolutely fine for the kind of driving that it's intended. And actually there's a good pickup in it all the same. You can actually take off pretty well in this if you're joining a motorway or doing an overtaking maneuver, so no problems there. It's very pleasant to drive and it's really very comfortable, and that's what Citroen's all about. So it gets their advanced comfort suspension with progressive hydraulic cushions, and it's quite sophisticated suspension. It majors on comfort, the way it goes over bumps. It's very relaxing to drive, and it really suits the electric version of this car as well. The steering is nice and light. There is a little bit of lean in corners. It's not one that you're going to be thrown in and out of corners enthusiastically. That's not what these cars are designed for. But a really nice, relaxed, pleasant drive, comfortable. A bit of road noise and wind noise around the mirrors at high speeds on the motorway, but nothing that would put me off the car either. So altogether, a really nice compact SUV. This will arrive in Ireland in the next few months, and pricing is yet to be confirmed. You can read a full review over on carzone.ie. There's a link in the description below the video. As always, if you're looking for a new or used car, maybe a new Citroen, head over to carzone.ie and you'll find lots of great cars for sale there from trusted sellers. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.